Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Cartoons. Uh, I should have done this last night, just didn't feel like it. As I said on the last one, I'm rehearsing for a play, and I'm getting back into the theater world, and it's a world that I missed a lot, and it's something that I'm now going to stick with. Uh, it's a love, and I'm just excited every day to go to a rehearsal. We went a bit longer yesterday than we usually do, but I wanted to get in the house in time to put my kids to bed. So, with my wife, so I got home about a little after, I'd say about 9:30, which is not a late night at all. But I wanted to get my kids to bed and sit there as they fell asleep. So, cartoons for last night, and right now I'm in the parking lot of my son's preschool, because my 4-year-old's preschool, because I'm about to pick him up. Got some time yet. So, I'm back in musical theater mode, and I brought two on the way to rehearsal. The original cast recording of Dear Evan Hansen, and especially since Sunday was the Grammys, and this won for Best Cast Recording on one of the important awards that they have that they don't broadcast anymore because people want to see the big productions and all that stuff. But yeah, this one for Best Cast Recording. But Ben Platt, who originated the main role on Broadway, he was a part of the tribute to Bernstein. And he sang Somewhere. He hit it out of the park, man. That voice, he's a star, man. He's a star. And then after him, Patti LuPone sort of buried the hatchet with Andrew Lloyd Webber, and she reprised her role as Evita doing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. If you saw that, Patti LuPone, and I gotta swear here when I say her name, Patti fucking LuPone, still has it. And she's not just a musical person. If you've ever seen her in a David Mamet show, she is really good. I love me some Patti. But Dear Evan Hansen, the story of the show resonates with me, but the songs, a lot of the songs stand apart from the show, which is a rarity. I mean, I love Hamilton, and I'm going to go see Hamilton when the touring company comes here to Arizona next week. I don't know. I think it's the Angelica tour. I don't know who's going to be in this cast, because there's two touring casts. There's the Angelica cast and the a Philip cast. I think that's what they call it. I got to look it up. But Hamilton, some of the songs don't exist outside of the show. You know, you could do My Shot, but you are referencing characters in the show. Waving Through a Window, the second song in the show, is such a great pop rock tune in general. I love the music in the show, and there's a Lin-Manuel Miranda connection to this show in the fact that Alex Lacamoire, who arranged Lin-Manuel's Hamilton as well as In the Heights, was the musical director and arranger for this, as well as the producer of the album. So this is really a good show. I definitely want to see this show. And the songs, like I said before when I did a video, what am I listening to? The songs are just tremendous in this show. So definitely check this out. And then coming home, I had to play a classic. The Broadway cast recording of Chorus Line. Yeah. This does not get old. When my first thing with the Chorus Line was the Richard Attenborough film. And that was a big mistake. Attenborough is a great director when it comes to historical epics. Gandhi is a great historical epic. A Bridge Too Far is a great historical epic. Cry Freedom, that's another story altogether. But I don't think A Chorus Line should have been made into a movie. They got the movie wrong. They got the movie wrong altogether. A Chorus Line is not about a bunch of people that want to break into show business. It's about a cast of gypsies, what the ensemble players usually are called on Broadway. Gypsies. They go show to show, job to job in the ensemble, doing their best. And they're just doing it. One, because they love it, but two, they need to pay the bills. And that's what A Chorus Line is actually about. It's about, veteran performers on the Broadway stage trying to get into a show to really pay the bills. If you see it, because community and regional theaters still do A Chorus Line. So if you can see it that way, go ahead and see it. I mean, it was a big deal when it first came out. I never realized how innovative it was on Broadway. This was the Hamilton of its day. It was the Hair of its day. It was the Rent of its day. The subject matter they're talking about in some of the songs. Nobody addressed homosexuality on stage. I don't think until A Chorus Line. The second act with the character of Paul. Oh my gosh, when you hear that monologue he gives, drip, 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 drip. It was a first for Marvin Hamlish. He never composed music for the stage, and he did here. There's not too much you can say about this show that hasn't already been said. But if you've seen the movie, seek out a regional production of this thing, because it still holds up. And that's my two cartoons. Going to rehearsal yesterday. Broadway cast recording of Dear Evan Hansen and the original Broadway cast recording of A Chorus Line. Don't shy away from musicals. Because they're for everybody. There's a lot of myths as far as real men don't like musicals. Well, this is a real man who loves musicals and has been in musicals and wants to go back to doing musicals. So, and I say that because a lot of my friends who are, straight and gay, they look at me strange and like, oh, you like musicals? Yeah, I love musicals. I love musicals. It's a way of telling a story dramatically through music. So, there you go. Keep physical music alive. When you own a CD or a vinyl record, you own it forever. It's yours forever. And it's like a fine wine. It improves with age. See you on my next episode.